the greatest name in cereals, presents Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Space Academy, USA, in the world beyond tomorrow, 2350 AD. Here, the Space Cadets train for duty on distant planets. In roaring rockets, they blast through the millions of miles from Earth to far-flung stars and brave the dangers of cosmic frontiers, protecting the liberties of the planets, safeguarding the cause of universal peace in the age of the conquest of space. In a desperate race against time and death, the rocket cruiser Polaris arrows through the blackness of space in pursuit of a runaway asteroid, a gigantic mass of radioactive rock which threatens the destruction of the planet Earth.
Oh, Steve.
Captain Strong.
Asteroid. What's this Alfie's been telling me about your losing sight of this asteroid?
See for yourself, sir. I can't find it anywhere.
But, Astro, that's impossible. An asteroid can't just disappear.
I know, Alfie, I know, but where is it?
Now, listen, when did this happen? When did you first lose track of it?
When you were outside with Tom and Manning, sir.
I'm afraid it's my fault, Steve. I should have kept closer watch.
No, it's not a question of it's being anybody's fault, Joan. A thing like this simply doesn't happen.
Sir, if I may offer a possible solution.
Yes, Alfie.
Well, the asteroid was traveling at a tremendous rate of speed when we last observed it. Could it possibly have burned itself up?
Now, you know better than that, Higgins. The asteroid was traveling through space. It would have to have an atmosphere to create that kind of friction.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me.
Wait a minute. Look, sir. There's Mars. If the asteroid passed through the atmosphere of Mars,
No, it couldn't have, Astro. Not according to our calculations. It orbits cleared Mars by at least 300,000 miles.
Quick, Jupiter, that's it.
What do you mean?
That's it. How thick can we be? Mars is our answer. Astro, change the setting on that scanner. Take it up to 5.
Right, sir.
All right, now focus.
There you are, sir.
Still no sign of the asteroid, sir.
Well, take it all the way up to 10.
Right.
What are you looking for, Steve?
Just watch. All right, now focus it, Astro. There we are.
Why, the craters of Luna, the asteroid.
Of course. It was almost an eclipse behind Mars.
No wonder.
Now we're going to have one sweet time trying to catch it. Hello, power deck, check in.
Power deck, Cadet Corbett standing by.
What is the reading on the new tube?
Normal, sir. She's taking everything we've given her so far.
How long will it take you for a complete shakedown?
About 3 hours, sir, at this speed.
You can't wait that long. Every minute counts. Open her up. Full space speed.
Aye, aye, sir. Full space speed.
But, Steve, aren't you taking an awful chance? If we burn out
We've
this
got
tube...
to take a chance, Joan. Correct our course to hold orbit on this new speed. We've got to catch that asteroid. If it means burning up this whole ship.
On the ball? You bet. This boy is really on the ball, breezing through the morning with far more than his share of energy, more life, more punch till lunch. You know, there must be an inside story. So how about it, Mother? How about letting us in on the secret? Aha, so that's it.
Yes, every morning Eddie gets a good, hearty breakfast with at least one dish of Kellogg's Corn Flakes. They're so simple to serve, too.
Right, Mother. And Eddie gets the power of corn in those whopping big Kellogg's Corn Flakes. Man, you can really taste the difference, that better Corn Flakes flavor in Kellogg's. They sure are good and good for you. So for more punch till lunch for yourself and the whole family, get the world's most popular ready-to-eat cereal, Kellogg's Corn Flakes, the original.
Control deck, come in.
Hello, Astro. This is Alfred. I just relieved Tom on the power deck.
Right, I'll log you in.
Any orders?
Oh, just maintain present space speed. Oh, and Alfie, keep an eye on that new rocket tube. See that it doesn't burn out.
Very well.
That's all.
In transmission.
Say, where is everybody?
Dr. Dale's upstairs taking new sightings on the asteroid. Strong is asleep.
Good. He needs the rest.
You look as if you could stand some sack time yourself.
I'm on my way right now. But how about you? Aren't you going to be relieved?
Oh, just as soon as His Cosmic Majesty Manning decides to show up. Blast that space worm. You'd think that after burning out that tube, he'd feel sorry, that he'd snap to and do his job right.
I guess you can't get a leopard to change its spots, Astro.
Yeah. Well, as far as that goes, I guess I'm not much good to the unit either.
What?
That's right, Tom. I'm holding you back.
What are you talking about?
Well, my scores are always lower than yours, and so the unit scores are low.
Go on, Astro. You're space happy.
Am I? Then why doesn't Strong ever send me out on special detail?
Well...
Because he doesn't think I can do a good job, that's why. I'm just not smart enough.
Now, listen.
Fit to be a space cadet.
Listen,
Oh,
Astro.
look, Tom, I'm not jealous or anything like that. Believe me, I'm not. It's just that I felt it this afternoon. When I lost track of that asteroid, the least I could have done was to have figured out what happened to
Well,
it.
I thought you told me that Alfie and Dr. Dale couldn't figure it out either.
Yeah, but I was on the scanner. I should have known.
Forget it, Astro. Trouble with you is you're tired. You're getting jumpy.
Well, maybe.
Sure. I'll go topside and get Manning down here. Then you can grab yourself a little sleep. You'll feel a lot better. All right. And cheer up, will you? As soon as we knock off that asteroid, we'll be in great shape again.
Yeah. Sure, Tom.
This is Commander Arkwright. Any news from the Polaris yet?
Just checking in with Central Teleceiver Control now, sir.
Good. Feed it in here to me.
Aye, aye, sir. Stand by.
We're now on an intersecting orbit with the asteroid, traveling at full space speed. In 24 hours, we can give you a closer approximation of time of intersection. That is all.
Hello, Joan. This is Commander Arkwright.
Oh, hello there, sir. I didn't know you were on this circuit.
How are things going?
Well as can be expected, I just made my report to Central Control. We're traveling at full space speed, trying to catch up to the asteroid.
What are your chances?
Well, it's hard to tell right now. We lost a lot of valuable time with that burnt-out rocket tube.
Well, do the best you can.
Yes, sir.
We're trying to cover at this end.
Yes.
I have a squadron of rocket cruisers standing by.
Good.
But, Joan, the news is leaked out. There are mobs in the streets. Panic is likely to spread.
We'll get another report to you as quickly as we can, sir.
Very well. That's all.
End transmission, sir.
Hello. Hello, radar bridge, check in.
Yes, Steve, go ahead.
Have you finished your radar scope readings yet?
Be with you in a minute.
Would you rush them down to me, please?
All right.
Manning. Manning, do you have the asteroid on the scanner yet?
Yes, sir. There it is. Well, we're getting closer, sir.
Not close enough, Tom.
How much time have we left?
Just 1 day. 24 hours and that asteroid will be in Earth's atmosphere.
Hey, wait a minute. When it hits our atmosphere, it'll burn itself out, won't it?
It's too big to burn itself out completely, Tom. Anyway, mass like that would cause such tremendous tidal waves and earthquakes that, well, it might as well destroy the planet completely for all the damage it will do.
Well, suppose we don't get close enough to fire a space torpedo. What then?
Well, Commander Arkwright has a squadron of rocket destroyers standing by, and they'll take over for us.
Gives us a sort of black eye, doesn't it? We couldn't finish the job we started.
At a time like this, Manning, we don't consider our personal reputations.
Here are the radar scope readings and my compilations for you, sir.
Well,
We'll never make it, Steve.
are you sure?
Positive. Look at these figures.
No, according to these, we'll never get close enough to ensure a hit with a torpedo.
Why don't we fire a couple anyhow? Maybe we'll be lucky.
And if we're not, Manning, those torpedoes will just shoot off into space. Lord knows what they would hit. No, there's only one thing to do now. Contact Commander Arkwright and tell him to send out that destroyer squadron.
Captain Strong, there's something coming over the teleceiver.
Switch it on.
Why, it's Commander Arkwright.
Hello. Hello, rocket cruiser Polaris, standing by. Go ahead, Commander Arkwright.
Listen, Steve. Are you in torpedo range of that asteroid yet?
No, sir. I was just going to call you about that, sir. You'll have to send out the destroyer squadron.
That's out, Steve. The destroyer squadron can't get off. The asteroid has created tremendous space storms. All rocket flights have been grounded. Nothing can get through.
Most clocks only tell the time, but I can tell lots more because I'm a talking clock, and I can see what goes on in this family. There's Mother. Breakfast was so easy for her. The family's gone, and now she's off to a happy head start on the morning's housework. And I know that Dad, who's hard at work, will stay in tune way up till noon. While Mary and Johnny, a moving picture of health and energy, are setting a mighty fast pace for their playmates. And here we are back in the kitchen, where Mother's been going strong all morning long. Yep, like millions of other American families, her family has more punch till lunch. Now, let's see how they got that way. Let's turn the clock back half a day. Aha, it's the good, hearty breakfast they had. A breakfast built around Kellogg's Corn Flakes and the power of corn. Just think how simple they are to serve, how good to eat, how different. Yes, Kellogg's have the real Corn Flakes flavor. So, Mother, give your family more punch till lunch. Get the world's most popular ready-to-eat cereal, Kellogg's Corn Flakes, the original.
You know, Tom, Captain Strong is a very brave man to do a thing like this.
Brave isn't the word for it, Alfie. He's got about 1 chance in 1,000 of getting through alive.
Seems a shame he should have to risk his life. Why doesn't he send one of us? I should be very glad to do it myself.
I've already volunteered, Alfie, and so has Asteroid. But he won't listen. He's going to ride that rocket alone.
All right, it's all set up. I've rigged up a set of manual controls on the torpedo.
Right.
Is the Polaris in position for firing?
As close as we can get her into line, Alfie.
Boy, what a crazy idea, riding a torpedo to guide it to its target.
But he's
committing suicide.
But he's also saving Earth, Roger.
All right, boys. Everything ready?
Yes,
well, we're on course, sir.
Torpedo ready.
How about it? You put a full charge in the warhead?
Enough titanium to blow that asteroid into space does.
Good. And what about manual controls?
Astro's down there making final adjustments now.
All right, now listen carefully, boys. Here are your orders. When the torpedo leaves the ship, you will change orbit. Dr. Dale has the new readings. You will hold that orbit for 6 hours, and then you will take a tight orbit looking for me. I will ride the torpedo until I'm close enough to ensure a hit, and then I'll leave it. You'll have to fish me out of space.
But, sir, won't your inertia carry you along with the torpedo?
I'll use my small space jets. They'll keep me clear. Now, I want you to remember one thing. I have just 10 hours supply of oxygen. If you don't get me in that time, well, return to Earth. Is that understood?
Aye, sir.
Fine, then let's not waste any more time. Let's go.
Oh, Steve.
Well, there's no use talking about it anymore, Joan. This is my job, and it's got to be done.
Wait, sir. The torpedo, it's being activated.
What?
Astro. Astro, what's going on down there? Astro!
So long, Tom. This is one job I can take care of.
Goodness, I do believe he's going to ride that
He
torpedo
must be
by
off his
himself.
orbit.
Astro. Astro, no, wait.
Goodbye, sir. And spaceman's luck to you. To all of you.
Don't miss the next action-packed episode on Friday, when Tom Corbett and the Space Cadets risk their lives in a desperate attempt to save Astro. Tom Corbett is played by Frankie Thomas. This has been a Rock Hill production. Remember, tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at this same time for the thrilling interplanetary adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, brought to you by Kellogg's, the greatest name in cereals.